December means 24 drams of whiskey in 24 days. If you missed any of the previous days, I'll leave links below in the description. Before I can get started with today, I need the bottle for day 4. I successfully navigated the Flaviar Advent Calendar box and found day 4, so let's do this. Welcome to Whisky Riffs. If you're new here, I'm Kevin, and thanks for joining me on this 24-day journey through the Flaviar Advent Calendar. Each day I take one of their 50 milliliter bottles and pour half of it into a glass so I can taste on camera with you, blind tasting. And then I save the other 25 milliliters in case I want to taste it later. At the end of this tasting, I will go ahead and look up the whiskey information in the Flaviar book to see how right or wrong I was, and maybe pick out some more tasting notes that I might have missed. Now, I'm avoiding looking at the front of the bottle because it has the country of origin on it, and I'm going to actually try to guess that before I look in the booklet here. You can go ahead and take a peek at it and play along with me and see how I'm doing as I'm fumbling through trying to guess which country these are from. It can be tricky. Well, this is interesting. Right away, I'm getting not a lot of alcohol burn, but I'm getting some darker fruits, and this is kind of getting me excited because it seems like it might be some kind of sherry influence. And I do like my sherry influence in whiskeys. Very nice, fruity. I'm getting plums, I'm getting raisins. I can pretty much guarantee this has a sherry cast to it, at least in some part of its life. Part of its life? Part of its life. Nice mild nose, very sweet. Right off the bat, I'm not getting peat or smoke, but I am getting that sweetness. There's a little bit of spice right away. So maybe we're getting a little bit higher ABV here, or that's just a cinnamon spice that I'm getting hit with. The finish is pretty long. It's not as long as some of the whiskeys I've tasted recently, but it's got some depth to it. There's a lot more sweetness on the palate than other whiskeys I've tasted in this series. I like the berries, I like the plum and the raisin, and I'm not getting peat smoke, so I'm gonna say this is unpeated. And I know Flaviar likes to toss around every country on the planet, but I really think, I'm hoping that they allowed me to have a Scottish single malt here with a bit of sherry casting. So let's check the book and see how correct I am with today's guess, day 4. Day 4, right? Yeah, it's day 4. This is Starward. It's an Australian double grain whiskey, 40% ABV, so really actually the lowest I've had so far in this calendar. Berry notes, apple, pineapple, nutty, caramel, wood notes, spice, vanilla, lots of fruit. It is very sweet. They don't give any details about the cask that was used in the making of this whiskey. It really is very sweet. It really has a lot of the influences I would expect with sherry. They say it's a double grain whiskey, which means it's not a single malt, not off the top of the bat at least. There could be some other influences in there. So I'll put some more information on the screen if I can dig it up and give you a little more detail about this whiskey. I am a fan of Starward. I think they've made some great whiskeys, and I love Australia. Enjoyed my one trip there, and I really had planned to go back before the pandemic, but that kind of stopped me. But overall, if you've had experience with Starward or this actual twofold expression from them, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. And if you have any comments about this series so far, I'd love to hear those too. I always want to know what you want to see in future videos. And until the next day, until day 5, take care of yourself. Take care of those people around you.